Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. This is TV Tiwa and my name is Olubumi Olowonobi. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, thank you for clicking that button. You're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and give me some comments. Thank you so much, my new subscribers, my old subscribers. Thank you. Today I want to talk briefly about my last video where I talked about the incantations President Tinubu used before he became president. See, a lot of people had their assumption in their minds. They wanted to see that he used juju, he used magic, he used charms or something like that. They had this idea of incantation as no. So because they didn't see that, or they didn't see all the negative things that they assumed that he did before he became president, they just went on comment section to write nasty things. Some even said somebody wants to just be popular online. Somebody said there are mad people everywhere. Somebody said somebody is dumb. Rishi. And I look at them, right? What you say about other people says a lot about you. Because I don't expect anybody to come and show their ignorance on a public domain. You watch the video for like 2 minutes, then you have an idea of the entire content of the video. You think you have an idea of it. You just assume that this is what this, just because I mentioned Tinubu, because I used Tinubu, they forgot to realize the importance of that content. That is using God's gift of faith, belief and trust and joy in achieving your desire. Even though we say we have lots of churches in Nigeria, yet they couldn't identify those three things. But they just came on me because they think I'm pro Tinubu. Tinubu used some things to achieve his aim by he spoke what he wanted into his life. He kept believing and he received it with joy. Why can't you just use that in your own daily life? But just because you have so much hatred for him. But let me tell you something. Let me just bust your bubble. You are not God. If men were God, you can imagine what the whole world would have been. God is God. God can use anybody, anything to achieve his aim. It depends on you. It depends on what you believe. God used Moses, a stammerer, to take the Jews out of Egypt. Why didn't God go around to look for an eloquent speaker to speak to Pharaoh? He used Moses, who was a stammerer. So God can use anybody. Somebody even told me, said that the devil can also put somebody in the helms of affairs. That is if God agrees to it. Every affair of man in this world is controlled by some higher powers. So, and whatever God does not want, it cannot happen. We all say we are Christians, and yet we cannot be slow to speak. Bible says, be slow to speak. Some people didn't complete it, didn't watch that video. They didn't complete it. They just watched halfway for like 2 minutes. Yet they assume that they know the content of the entire video. So anyway, for those who came to say nasty things, I gave it back to them. You know, even though I tried to be civil. But you can't come online and show your ignorance now in the public domain. Anyway, so that's that. Let me now talk about the fuel subsidy. But before I go on, I noticed that President Tinubu Babariga cap, you know, this northern cap. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, maybe he's trying to show affinity with other tribes in Nigeria. So I expect him to wear maybe Igbo cap in the next 2 weeks, Nupe, Kanuri, Edo, every other tribe in Nigeria, you know, at least to show that he is the head and is the president of the whole country. Okay, so now let me now talk about the fuel subsidy. For those who do not know, right now in Nigeria there is shortage of fuel, so people don't have easy access to fuel, and it's so expensive. In fact, some gas stations are not even selling gas; they're not selling fuel. But so I think it's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing because that might push us to do what is needful. But the timing is my problem. Indeed, we really do not need to be transporting our crude oil for refining abroad. No, because we have 4 refineries that are dead. So I think what the government should have done is to first of all repair, even if it's just 2 refineries. Let's be refining our crude oil here in Nigeria and save the money we have been using for transporting and refining abroad. So with that, we're going to have easy access to fuel, and it's going to be cheaper. So that's what I'm saying, that is the timing. It's a good idea because we don't have to be spending so much money to get the crude oil abroad, and other people are making money. Other countries will be making money through us. No, I think when we refine it here in Nigeria, it's better and cheaper for us. So I think that's just my own opinion. And all these gas stations locking their doors or increasing their rate is because with the fuel subsidy removal, they might be at a loss. In fact, they will be at a loss because they bought something for 200 naira. And now the government, by removing the subsidy, will force them to sell it for 150. That's a loss. So I don't blame them for doing that, because everyone does business to make money. But my problem is with us, you and I, Nigerians. We love panic buying. We love panic buying. I saw a video and I saw long queues of cars and lots of jerry cans. And I saw some big, like 4 big jerry cans. See, what does somebody want to do with those large, big jerry cans? Is it that you want to resell? You want to buy the fuel and go and resell at an expensive rate? Or what? So doing that alone is wickedness. Because you go and buy, then you will disallow other people who just need it for now from buying. If you buy what you want, we're not going to get anywhere. Buy what you need. If you need to fill up your car, do that. Leave there and let somebody else buy for generator. I mean, let's buy what we need, not what we want. Because that's the problem. Nigerians, we need to wake up and start loving ourselves. Why do you have to do business with every problem? Nigerians want to create business from every situation. Why? Buy what you need for today. The Bible even says we should live each day as if it's going to be the last. Why are you buying gas, fuel for the next 3 weeks? Why? Buy what you need to buy and live there. Let other people have access to it until government sorts itself out. So that's it. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. We are the problems. Politics everywhere. You go and want to buy gas. You can't buy what you need. You buy what you want. No, it's not done. So that's what I see. It's panic buying. And we increase everything. You have bought your garri for so amount. Now because there is a subsidy remover, you are selling your garri at a higher price. Why? Our no land share. That's all I have to say for now. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much and bye-bye.